of the morning to you laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome to...
This is the NAPcast. Hang on, I thought you were David.
Oh, okay.
What did I just walk into?
Who are you? Oh, wait, I don't know you.
We're gonna get there. We have to introduce him in a bit. So. Hey, welcome to the NAPcast. My name is David.
And my name is Seth, and we have Jesse with us again today.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
Howdy.
So, Seth, what are we talking about today?
First of all, I think we should ask Jesse
Oh,
a
that's
question.
right.
Yes.
Seth, or so, not... Okay,
What-
hang on. Jesse, we have a question for you.
Oh, do you now? Really?
Yes. What is your favorite hot dog condiment?
Oh, man. See, Seth and I were talking earlier, and he said chili, and I thought that was a fantastic answer.
That's because that's the best thing to put on a hot dog.
No,
Is that what you would go with?
I know. I would go with mustard. More because
Mustard.
it's readily available.
Fair
Mustard.
enough.
Mustard and chili? Or no?
Depending on how I feel at the time.
Okay. If you're feeling adventurous, just put everything on the hot dog and then... Oh, all right. And then we give you the chance, Jesse, as our guest on the show, once again, you can ask either one of us or both any question you would like, any random question.
Well, Seth, I will ask you then, because I asked David last time I was on here. Seth, how do you like your steak cooked?
Ooh.
I am a medium to medium well kind of steak guy.
Oh, so you like it like kind of burnt on the outside a little bit, or just...
Maybe not quite burnt
So
on the outside.
I like my steak where it's browned, but the center is just a little bit pink.
Oh yeah, I like it like
perfect.
that too. That's
Exactly,
that's
like
the
That's the
perfect
best way to
have
do
it.
a steak.
Can we bring out some steak puns or not really? We probably shouldn't, because the thing about steak puns is that they're a rare medium well done. Okay, moving on. So,
Yeah, let's move
all right.
on.
So, Seth, what is our topic for today, now that I remember to do this in the right order?
It has been a while since we recorded, but we are going to be talking about Sandbox games today.
Sandbox games, with everyone's favorite being...
Minecraft. Was I supposed
Minecraft.
to say that?
Yeah, you're supposed to say that.
Oh,
That's
guess
right.
what? Minecraft.
Minecraft. We will talk about Minecraft. So,
Among other games. I actually have other games that I like to play too.
I gotta be honest here. I know things about Minecraft, but I've never actually played Minecraft.
You've never played it. I think I've played it for like a little bit, and I looked at it and was like, no, this game is not really for me, but it's still a great game.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah, see-
knocking the game itself.
See, my experience with Minecraft has been both on YouTube, as has like everybody else's.
Wait, you played Minecraft on YouTube?
No, I watched
That's
people play
wrong.
Minecraft on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But I also have played Minecraft on my cell phone, which there are a bunch of people who are huge Minecraft fans. If any of you are listening, I'm sorry. They think that is like the worst version of the game, and honestly,
It probably is.
It probably is, but I enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun.
Fair
Well,
enough.
if that being said, if it's the worst version and you enjoyed it, that means the game itself must be great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
PC
that's a
version,
good
I
point,
can only
actually.
assume. I can only assume.
Now, what makes Minecraft so good of a sandbox game?
Well,
Jesse?
first of all, what is a Sandbox game as
There we
compared
go.
to
That's-
something else?
That's
well, that's all the
something-
same question. Oh.
That's sandboxes in general. You know, when you consider sandboxes, I'm not gonna actually. Sandbox
if you would
games.
ponder.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things about sandbox games is you're just given a set of tools and say, "Here, go do whatever you want with it."
We may or may not have tasks for you to do, but go do things.
Yeah, go do
Yay,
things.
I like
And
things.
Go do things. Go do whatever you want, and just have fun with no rules. And so that's one of the beautiful things that Minecraft brings to the table is that. I don't know if you guys have seen the stuff on the internet, but like people who build like the Enterprise
Yeah.
out of Minecraft. Somebody built like a working 16-bit computer out of redstone from Minecraft.
Wow.
You know what
I've
that
seen-
reminds me of? I want to bring up this story, but I was watching GT Live, which is Game Theory Live, so Matt, Pat, and Stephanie Pat.
Yeah.
They were playing GT Live, and in the middle of this live stream, they had, I guess, a mod, would you say? Where they
Yes.
had a cell phone in the game. So you
Wait,
know
what?
So you know, Seth, how like the character is like 2 blocks tall, which would be, I guess, 2 meters tall, a little over 6 foot, or something like that. Each block
yeah.
is a meter
I
by
think
a
the
meter.
character is technically 1.7.
Oh,
That way
that makes more sense.
he's not bumping his head on the two meters.
that would make
Minecraft
sense.
blocks are a meter.
So basically, with the Minecraft, so basically, with the Minecraft blocks being about a meter tall, with the characters being not quite 2 meters tall, this cell phone in the game, which is made entirely of blocks, of course, was like 150 some blocks tall. It's like the screen itself, I mean, it was very pixelated.
Wow.
But it was a working cell phone, and the best part is during this live stream, not only did they get the cell phone to work, they called, I think, video or like FaceTime a local pizza place with the cell
What?
phone, ordered a pizza,
I've seen this, yeah.
and then
What?
the pizza girl joined them on the live stream for like 20 minutes. And they just like quote unquote kidnapped her
That's
and
so
showed her like
cool.
Minecraft and everything. So
What makes it even funnier is that on that live stream in that modded world with the cell phone, they actually had Game Theory had a bunch of their fans in there too, like
They
their
were playing with
Minecraft
fans.
expert fans. And so they bring this pizza girl in who's never really played Minecraft before ever. And so she's like looking around, she's got a flower and she's kind of walking in circles and placing. She just places a big pile of like gold blocks because it's creative mode.
Right.
She places a bunch of gold blocks on the ground.
I think
And
all
then
these other
all the
people
fans,
come up.
all the fans come over and like start decorating it and putting a sign. It's like a pizza delivery girl's house, and they had flowers and everything. I don't know. It was really cool.
Oh,
It was
that's
really
really
cool
cool.
to see all them work together like that.
It's neat to see the way that brings people together.
It is. It's really cool the way that people come together to like build stuff in Sandbox games. And I play this Sandbox game called Starbound, which if you don't know what Starbound is, it is imagine you spawn with this spaceship. And then you can use that spaceship to navigate around all these different like solar systems.
Spaceship!
Spaceship! Except you don't build the spaceship.
Oh.
You have to
Yes, you
repair
don't.
the spaceship, but you
Oh,
don't build
so
it.
this is starting after the Lego movie where he's already got the spaceship built.
I can build a spaceship.
This isn't even related to what I was talking about. But okay.
Speaking of
sorry.
open world and building things.
Oh, yes,
there we go.
actually, that's true. That's what Sandbox Games is, just Legos. Again. But whatever.
But a game. Anyway.
But a game, yes. So Starbound is this game where you can navigate to all these planets, and it's a 2D environment, kind of like Mario is. So
Yeah.
Okay.
you can actually go down to these planets and mine through these planets and find ores, or you can explore, and like there's other races you can talk to. You can find towns.
Wow.
And you can find these temples, and there are these boss missions you can do, and there are quests you can get.
Is
from
there a lot
villagers.
of lore in this game?
Yes and no.
Oh.
Like each of the races has like their own backstory. So
Okay.
there's like
Yeah.
6 races.
Yeah, I have.
there's
I mean,
6.
that's about as far as I've gotten in
Yeah,
Starbound.
yeah,
I built
you-
a character.
Yeah, you built a
Hey,
character.
you're doing well.
There's a
Yay.
monkey
You
You
race.
get an achievement.
There's a monkey race, a fish race, a plant race, a human race,
A robot race.
a robot race, and the Nova Kids, which is like fire people.
Yeah,
they're
they're
made
like
out of like stars.
plasma.
And they don't get to
Yeah.
be called a race. They're just the Nova Kids.
They are the Nova Kid race, yes. whatever.
okay.
And they're all cowboys, which is really funny. By the way, they're all
should let
cowboys.
your kids
Every
grow
single
up
one
to
of
be
them is a
cowboys.
cowboy.
That's a Weird Al reference because I like that song. I just listened to that song recently. But anyway.
But back to my
my.
story about Starbound. We were, I was playing with a couple of friends, and I'm big gung ho. Oh, we got to do the missions, and we got to solve the quests, and blah blah blah.
We gotta do the thing, yeah.
And my buddy, who's apparently not like that, is like digging through all our chests to see what blocks we've collected, because we've collected blocks from a bunch of different planets at this point.
Yeah.
And so he's digging through, and I'm like, "What are you doing? We need to go do quests." He's like, "Oh, I wanted to build a house," and I'm sitting there like,
Oh.
okay, let's just build a house.
Build a house.
And so we spent the next like hour and a half. It was something
Hour and a half?
ridiculous. We spent ages building this quaint little 2-story wooden
What
house.
took you so long?
It was this nice little wooden cobblestone house with like a
Aw.
fence and a balcony.
Did you have ivy coming up one side?
We did not. There's not an ivy
Aw.
block. We didn't have the ivy block at the
How
time.
dare you even suggest such an
but,
atrocity
but
in
it's
this?
quaint.
Oh,
It is
okay.
quaint. Yes, it was a very nice house.
Did you have a garden?
Actually, it was on our farm. We had a planet that we
Oh.
had kind of converted to a farm, and so we had animals in one corner, and we had a bunch
Oh,
of
that's
plowed
cool.
land. Because you can apparently in Starbound you can grow these like you can grow tomatoes and bananas and whatever that you find on planets, like normal other planets besides Earth.
Yeah.
Right.
But you don't like you can also grow batteries.
What?
And you can grow the robots can grow and eat batteries. And then
That's
there's
so
also
cool.
like
Is
this
these,
Narnia?
like beak seeds and I don't know things like for the bird people. There's a bird people. race, too.
oh,
I forgot about that one.
Of course there were.
Hey.
So there were a bunch of those. But yeah, I just thought it was really quaint. Like we were working together and building this little tiny nice house.
And
we
it took you an hour and a half to do this.
I don't know. It took a lot longer than it really should have, but we were having a fantastic time. We were like placing lamps. We were decorating. It was kind of stupid how long we took, but it was a lot of fun.
See, that's the good thing and the bad thing about Sandbox games, I think, is that they're not their only fun, but they're more fun.
You can have a lot more fun.
You can
with
have a lot
people.
more
Oh, yeah.
fun with
Oh,
more
definitely.
people.
At the same time, that'll take a lot longer to get things done.
Yes,
Sometimes.
it will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if your internet is bad.
Yeah, or like in Garry's mod, when you try to build things, like you have to spend all this time like suspending it in the air. But Garry's mod's a Sandbox game too, by the way. I should
you
probably
didn't
mention
already
that.
know.
Yeah, Gary's
One of our
mod is
favorites.
one of the quintessential
Oh,
Sandbox
it's quintessential
games.
Sandbox game.
Absolutely
If,
fantastic.
if Minecraft is Legos, then Garry's mod is like your toy box that you just throw everything into. Like you take your
But you
Hot
also
Wheels
have,
car,
like,
you take
That's
your
actually a pretty good simile.
you take your sister's Barbie doll, your G.I. Joe figures,
A whole
your
bunch of
doll
rubber
house.
bands and
Yeah.
some spray paint, apparently.
I don't know. You just throw all this stuff in your toy box and kind of shake it around. It's like, okay, play with these things. And you can just pull all these things out and just place them in the world, glue them together,
That is-
add rocket boosters to them.
That
which
is like
by
the
the way,
perfect
Yes,
analogy.
That is my
I love
favorite
adding
thing to
rocket
do.
boosters to things.
Or just like spawning in a whole bunch of either explosives or like like bouncy balls.
Oh
and things
yes,
like that.
definitely.
Or both, or
Oh,
bouncing explosive barrels.
Well, and then the other thing is
put
Gary's
rocket
mod.
boosters on the bouncing explosive barrel.
Yes.
Yes. Gary's mod also has the custom games that people have made, like the community's
Like
made
Trouble in
too.
Terrorist Town,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Prop Hunt. What was the other one? Like Hide and Seek, I think.
Hide and Seek is one.
Well, I mean,
Murder is one, just kind of like Mafia. It's not actual murder.
No, there's a dodgeball type game,
Yes.
isn't there? Like you
Yes.
touched it last or something?
Yes, that's correct.
You touched it last.
Oh, you touched it last.
No, you touched it
It's
last.
clearly your color.
Well, whoever touched it last explodes at the end of time, so we'll find it out then.
Is there ever a tie?
Well, I mean, no.
Well, there's multiple balls though, aren't there?
No, there's only one
There's
ball.
only one
actually.
ball.
It's actually ball tag. It's legitimately ball tag, and whoever has it last, the ball
Just
and they
explodes.
explode.
So it's ball tag and hot potato and.
Ball tag and hot potato, and you explode.
Well, potatoes explode too if you put them in the microwave. You don't stick enough forks in them.
Okay.
So if you're cooking a potato, if you don't stick a fork through the skin and like puncture it, it'll explode if you cook it.
Oh, so that's why the potatoes in Minecraft, when they get baked, actually like split open then.
I
Yeah.
guess so. That would make more sense. Though
Okay.
that's a funny joke. This is just a side story.
Side quest.
It was a missionary who was talking in a church, like an evening church service, just telling her story. And she was talking about when she was growing up, she was always the one that was on the farm helping her dad. And so she didn't know anything about like cooking. Her younger siblings would do that. And then there was one day she was supposed to help with like cooking for a big meal, and she was supposed to help cook the potatoes. And she was told by her mother, "Oh, it's very easy to cook the potatoes. You just do this, this, and this, and make sure you put forks in them." And then she ran out of forks.
So she just kept going without forks.
Oh
Well, no,
no.
you're supposed to put the fork in it and then take the fork back out. So you just puncture it.
So she just stuck forks in all
ran
the
out of forks
potatoes.
cooking all these potatoes.
Oh no.
But back to Sandbox games. There was one that I believe you, Jesse, mentioned earlier. Was it Terrarium?
Terraria. yes.
Terrarium. There we go.
And actually, Seth, you're the expert in that because you
Oh.
logged how many hours on it again?
I have had
Over
Ter-
9,000. Oh.
Not quite. Terraria has been out since about 2010 or 11, I believe. I got it in 2012, and I have logged almost 800 hours on Terraria.
My goodness.
Yeah, I have about 200, which is pales in comparison, obviously.
That's about
I've had-
200 more than I
I've had
have.
the game for 5 years now.
Yeah, I've only had it for a couple. So actually, I think you introduced me to Terraria. Is that correct?
I think I did,
yeah, I think you
actually.
did.
What makes Terrarium such a great Sandbox game? by the way?
Terraria.
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 So Terraria, if Jesse actually, when we were talking about this before we started recording, gave a great like metaphor for Terraria. So it's 2D Minecraft with 8-bit graphics, so it looks like Mario. And what was the other thing you said?
Was it Mario Physics?
Not Mario Physics.
Mario
it
sound
was,
effects.
And
Oh.
it was like it had bosses and stuff too.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
That
it
was the big thing we talked about was bosses. So that's kind of, in my opinion, that's kind of the whole point of the game is to go through and defeat all the bosses. You can obviously not do that and just build stuff, but I think that's the fun. I tend to like the questing part of Sandbox games, which kind of defeats the purpose, I guess. But
See, my favorite thing to do in Terraria specifically is to build a castle for all of my NPCs to live in.
yeah, because there are a bunch of NPCs you can gather like to make a town.
Is this
Yeah,
one where
You can do that in Starbound too, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can. You can actually like build a house and put a chair and a table and a light or something in it. You got to put enough scenery and stuff, and then you put like a.
Can you-
you like make them renters? They actually like
Oh,
pay you
that's
rent if
cool.
you have them. And
They
so-
pay you
Can you build a swimming pool, put them all in the swimming pool, and then remove the ladder?
No, this isn't The Sims.
Oh, that's The Sims. Okay.
Wrong game.
You can kill off all your Sims by putting them all in an empty swimming pool and removing the ladder. They
I
can't
thought
get
you
out.
could. I thought you could do it by like putting a plate in front of the door in a.
There are
room
a
with no
lot of
exits.
ways to kill your Sims.
And then like they kill themselves because they can't go to the bathroom or something. It's something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. All right, but we got to wrap up this episode. I'd love to keep talking about this off mic, but we got
Yes.
to wrap this up. So, all right, should we do what we did last time where, Jesse, you just like sing goodbye on a random note and Seth and I will do our best to harmonize right away?
I will try my best to do that again.
right,
Yes.
there we
So
go.
you'll sing a note. Seth, do you want to do the third or the fifth?
I will sing the third of the
You'll
chord.
do the third. So you come in and then I'll come in with the fifth.
All right.
And we'll go ahead and do that. So, Jesse, whenever you're ready.
Okie dokie. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.